Hey everybody, it's Rich. Want to put a quick video together. I know for many SLIs it's been quite a while since you've been in an instructor station, probably 6 months or more. Hopefully we'll all have a chance to get brought back into the training department. When that happens, I wanted to give you something to look at to give you a quick refresher on how to set up for a sim so you don't walk in there and go, how does this thing work again? Alright, so first thing I do when I walk into the sim is I go ahead and pull up snapshots. If there's any left in there, just delete all snapshots, clear those out. Another thing I like to do is I go to simulation set, freeze resets at the bottom, and then I do a total reset. What that does, that'll clear out any leftover malfunctions from the last crew, reset your fluid quantities, things like that. The only thing I would say is if you're going to use that, make sure you do it before you select your module. Because if you select your module first and then do a total reset, it gets rid of any pre-selected malfunctions and also resets the environment back to standard day. You probably don't want that. Next thing we'll do, go to lesson plans and select our module. We'll say in this one we're going to go an LOE Kennedy to Philly. So we'll just pick LOE 1 out of Kennedy. Next thing I do is I'll just go to simulation set and just work my way through, make sure everything matches up with the dig. Start off with the aircraft, check your zero fuel weight, fuel, gross weight. If you need to change your fuel tank distribution, let's say 400 pounds in the center, that's where you do that. CG is down at the bottom, and go down to the next button, which is position. Make sure you got the correct reference airport, reference runway. And the next one down is environment. And I just work left to right, check the wind, the altimeter. Over on the right, you got cloud tops, cloud bases, visibility, and if there's an RVR, it would be right there. And now I'll just do a quick review of each of the main buttons. I'll go ahead and start off with the overview button. That just kind of gives you a high overview of weights, environment, that sort of thing. Simulation set, aircraft. Of course, you got your external power or external air over on the right. Ground service malfunctions, if you need to change any fluid quantities, that's right there. Sound volume is also on that page. Some of the sims, it's actually located in the maintenance menu in this particular sim. That's where your sound volume is located. Let's say you're doing one that requires ACARS. Just go ahead and go to the doors page. Make sure there's at least one door open, otherwise your ACARS will not initialize. Alright, let's go to the position page. Of course, you got your downwinds, your dog legs. We're adding a button for instrument approach procedure dog legs, and all your positions on final. That's where your pushback buttons are located. And also, if you need to make any changes to altitude, speed, or heading, there's a button for that. You can hit that and just manually enter in what you need. All right, next button down is environment. I already have a separate video on this, as well as maps, plots, and storms. Same thing, got a separate video. If you're interested in learning more about those two buttons, just take a look at those two separate videos. All right, quick review of entering malfunctions. Let's say you're going to give a generator failure on takeoff. So go to electrical, left generator, and let's say we want to pre-select it for 100 knots. So hit IS, enter 100, execute it. And you'll see it's pre-selected. Once you're ready, go ahead and execute it. And you'll see it comes up pink. It's pre-selected for 100 knots. All right, last thing I'm going to go over is setting up for ACARS. Again, I have a video on this. Go to communications, ACARS uplink. Select what you're doing. Let's say we're doing Kennedy to Philly. And then just make sure one of the scenarios is highlighted green. And that way our ACARS will initialize. You can go and start sending your messages. That's it. Hopefully I'll get a chance to come back in the department and do some teaching. Before you do, I'll try to send out a link each month to this video. Just quick refresher on how to use the instructor station. Thanks for watching.